I think life is easier if you have a passion about something. There's something about picking up a handmade guitar that's different. And I really think that comes out in the end product for the customer, is that, one guy built this. My mom made me take piano lessons growing up. I can remember playing piano while my granddad played fiddle. I don't really look at myself as a good musician. I mean, I played a lot. I played 15 years for a guy. I played lead guitar for him, acoustic or electric in a band, whatever they were doing. And I got away with it. The thing about the guitar is, to somebody else it's a tool, but then to somebody else they want it to look great. In the beginning I had to pick out, okay, what are my priorities in building a guitar? And number one, it was the tone. Number two, playability, and cosmetic was last. So I'm to the point where I felt like the first two areas I've kind of perfected. They play like butter now, because I've worked so hard. It's like in May it's gonna be 30 years of doing it. I'm still learning. It's like I don't ever say, hey, I know everything there is to know about a guitar, because if you say that, that's not true. I can build a guitar box in a week, and used to in the past it would take me 3 months, and they're just as good, they're just as solid. I always liked Jack. I felt like he was going to go places, and I ended up running into his road manager, Jeremy, and he was needing a place to live. I ended up letting him use a bedroom in my house. So anyway, we were friends, and then he says, Jack wants to know you're building a guitar. I said, yeah, I'll do that. So I did that. He named the guitar Ava. They scratched her name in it, and that's named after his daughter. I was kind of a caretaker for my dad. I was helping him with his cattle for 15 years at the same time I was building guitars. And so I went back to Gainesville, built a shop there. That's where he lived. And so I got to learn the cattle business and went through some horrendous droughts. I learned how to take care of cattle through that. I love doing it, but I don't want to do it again. There was a point where I wanted to do a dozen a year. I kind of would. I could do that if I was lucky. But a lot of times, especially if you got toward the end of his life, I was taking care of him more. And I was pretty much, okay, I need to take care of this, but I got to go in there. I got to get this guitar done. I got to pay the electric bill. And it made me not want to do guitars. All those responsibilities I had, they're gone. And now I'm living in St. Joe in this house and this little shop. It's like I got all this time. It really just put a fire into me, like, man, I can build guitars. It's almost like all of that in my life that helped me get to the point in my knowledge of what these things are about and how quickly I can build them with a really good quality. That's what fuels me now is, I'm going to build a guitar in 3 to 4 weeks that's just as good or sounds just as good as a Martin. I think life is easier if you have a passion about something, whether you make a living at it or not. Yeah, the old cliche is if your passion turns into your work and you love that, doing that, it's not a job. And that describes this a little bit. It's like, I don't want it to be a job. But now I feel like doing a dozen guitars,